Your first thought decides your life. Here's how to control it. The first thought rule. Every day begins in silence. Before the phone, before people, before noise. There is a moment when your eyes open and your mind speaks. That first sentence inside your head matters more than you think. It sets direction. It sets emotion. It sets energy. Most people never notice it. They wake up and follow it automatically. If the first thought is heavy, the day feels heavy. If the first thought is clear, the day feels possible. Your first thought is like the first step on a path. One step decides direction. Direction decides distance. Distance decides destination. This is not poetry. This is mental mechanics. Your brain looks for proof of your first belief. If you think today will be hard, your brain finds problems. If you think today is a chance, your brain finds openings. You do not see reality first. You see interpretation first. That is why training your first thought changes your life. Let us start with a simple truth. Thought is not fate. Thought is a habit, and habits can be trained. Most beginners believe thoughts are uncontrollable. They say, "This is just how I think." But thinking is a skill, and skills improve with practice. A child cannot write at first. A child learns letters slowly. The mind works the same way. You can learn to think on purpose. Imagine your mind as a room with many radios playing. Fear radio is loud. Comfort radio is soft. Discipline radio is quiet at first. Training means turning the right volume up. Your first thought each morning is the main switch. Let us watch 2 mornings. Person 1 wakes up and thinks this again. Too early, too hard, too much. Their body becomes slow. Their posture drops. Their motivation disappears before breakfast. Person 2 wakes up and thinks, begin now. 1 step. Start small. Their body moves. Energy grows after action. Confidence appears after movement. Same world, same morning. Different first thought, different life direction. You may say, but my first thought appears automatically. Yes, but your second thought is a choice. Control begins with the second thought. Then later it moves earlier. With practice, it becomes the first. We train in stages. Stage 1 is awareness. You cannot change what you do not notice, so your first exercise is simple. For 7 days, notice your first morning thought. Do not judge it, just record it. Keep a small notebook near your bed. When you wake up, write 1 sentence. Only 1. I feel tired. I feel stressed. I feel ready. I feel nothing. This builds mental awareness. Awareness is like turning on the light in a dark room. Nothing changes yet, but now you can see. Many people skip awareness. They jump to motivation. It doesn't last. Awareness creates control. Now we add the first control tool, the name and redirect method. When a negative first thought appears, name it. Say, this is a fear thought, or this is a lazy thought, or this is an old habit thought. Naming creates distance. Distance creates power. After naming, redirect. Prepare 1 replacement thought before sleep. Only 1. Tomorrow I begin calmly. Tomorrow I move forward. Tomorrow I act with strength. Short sentences work best. The brain likes short commands. When you wake and hear the old thought, use the prepared thought immediately. Do not debate. Replace. This is mental steering. At first it feels artificial. That is normal. New skills feel unnatural before they feel strong. Let us talk about why the first thought is so powerful. Your brain has a filter system. It decides what to notice. It cannot show you everything, so it follows instructions. Your first thought gives the instruction. If you think, people are against me, you notice cold faces. If you think, people are helpful, you notice small kindnesses. Same street, different filter. This filter works all day, but it takes its starting order from your early thinking. Morning thought becomes search command. So we must write better commands. Here is the morning command practice. When you wake up, sit up slowly. Do not grab your phone. Do not open messages. Sit and breathe 5 slow breaths. Then say one command sentence. Today I build progress. Today I stay steady. Today I finish what I start. Say it out loud if possible. Voice increases impact. This is not magic, it is neural priming. You are telling the brain what to look for. Now let us remove a common beginner mistake. Many people try to create big positive thoughts, huge promises, extreme motivation. This often fails. The brain rejects sentences it does not believe. I am unstoppable may feel fake. I am learning feels real. Use believable strength, not fantasy strength. Small true thoughts beat big false thoughts. Now we add image training. The brain responds strongly to images more than words. So attach a picture to your first thought. Example, your thought is, I move forward today. Your image is a person walking up a hill at sunrise. See it for 3 seconds. That is enough. Thought plus image creates stronger direction. Professional athletes use this method. Pilots use simulation. Speakers rehearse mentally. You can use the same tool in simple form. Next, we handle the problem of emotional mornings. Some mornings feel heavy for real reasons. Stress exists, problems exist. Mental discipline does not mean denial. It means direction. Use the honest shift sentence. Yes, this is hard, and I still take the next step. Both parts matter. Truth first, direction second. This prevents fake positivity and builds real strength. Now let us talk about environment triggers. Your first thought is influenced by your last input. What you consume before sleep shapes your morning mind. If you sleep after scrolling conflict and fear, your morning starts tense. If you sleep after calm input, your morning starts clearer. Create a night gate rule. No negative content in the last 30 minutes before sleep. Replace with reading, learning, quiet music, planning tomorrow. This protects your morning thought quality. We also use pre-decision. Decision made before the moment is stronger than decision made inside the moment. Before sleep, write tomorrow's first thought, word for word. Tomorrow I rise and begin. Tomorrow I act with focus. When morning comes, you do not invent, you execute. This reduces mental friction. Now we train body support. Body position affects thought speed. Slouched posture invites passive thinking. Upright posture invites active thinking. When you wake, sit or stand upright quickly. Open your chest, lift your head. Hold for 10 seconds, then say your command thought. This links body and mind training. Next comes the 2-minute win. Action locks thought into reality. Within 2 minutes of waking, complete one small task. Make the bed, drink water, stretch, write one line. Completion creates momentum. Momentum supports disciplined thinking. A moving mind beats a waiting mind. Let us correct another myth. You do not need motivation first, you need direction first. Motivation often arrives after movement, not before. Your first thought gives direction. Your first action creates motivation. Small action, fast start. Repeat daily. Now we build repetition structure. Mental discipline grows through repetition, not intensity. Do not try to perfect your morning thought once. Train it daily. Even if you fail, repeat tomorrow. Consistency beats perfection. Track your practice with a simple mark system. Each morning you control your first thought, mark 1 check. No emotion, just record. After 30 checks, you will feel change. Identity grows from repeated action. You stop saying, "I try to control my thinking." You start saying, "I train my thinking." Identity language matters. In this first part, you learned the foundation. Your first thought sets direction. Direction shapes perception. Perception guides action. Action builds life. You learned awareness recording. Name and redirect. Morning command practice. Image pairing. Honest shift sentences. Night gate rule. Pre-decision writing. Posture activation. 2-minute win. Repetition tracking. These are beginner-friendly, but very powerful when repeated. In Part 2, we will train control during the day, not only at waking. You will learn how to catch negative thought loops, how to stop mental spirals, how to handle fear and doubt in real time, how to build calm under pressure. Part 2. How to control your thoughts during the day. Morning is the starting line, but the race continues all day. You trained the first thought after waking. Now you must train the next 1,000 thoughts that follow. Most people lose control not in the morning. They lose control in reaction. A message arrives. A mistake happens. Someone criticizes them. Plans change. The mind reacts fast, faster than logic, faster than reason. Reaction thoughts feel true, but they are often only emotional echoes. Mental discipline means slowing the reaction gap, that small space between event and thought. Inside that gap is your power. Without training, the gap is invisible. With training, the gap becomes a choice point. We start with the pause breath method. This is your emergency brake. When a strong negative thought appears, do not answer it immediately. Do not argue with it yet. Pause first. Take 1 slow breath in. Hold for 2 seconds. Release slowly. 1 breath is enough to interrupt the automatic loop. Breathing is not weakness. Breathing is interruption. Interruption breaks mental momentum. Negative thoughts depend on speed. Slow them, and they weaken. Next comes the label and locate method. When a disturbing thought appears, label it clearly. This is a fear thought. This is a comparison thought. This is a rejection thought. This is a perfection thought. Then locate it in the body. Fear may feel like tight chest. Shame may feel like heat in the face. Stress may feel like pressure in the head. Why do we locate it? Because sensations are easier to calm than stories. Stories grow. Sensations pass. Shift from story to sensation, and the thought loses power. Now we train the 3-question filter. When a negative thought appears, ask 3 short questions. Is it true? Is it useful? Is it complete? Many thoughts fail at least 1 question. Example: I always fail. Is it true? No, not always. Is it useful? No, it removes energy. Is it complete? No, it ignores progress. Filtered thoughts shrink. Do not wrestle thoughts. Filter them. Next, we use the replace with direction rule. Do not try to delete a thought without replacement. Empty space invites the same thought back. Replace with a direction thought. Instead of "I cannot handle this," use "I handle the next step." Instead of "this is a disaster," use "this is a problem to solve." Direction thoughts focus on movement, not emotion. Movement thoughts create action. Action dissolves mental fog. Now we build the mental traffic light system. This is simple and powerful. Green thoughts move you forward. Yellow thoughts slow you down. Red thoughts stop progress. Examples. Green thought, I will try one more time. Yellow thought, this is difficult. Red thought, I quit. During the day, classify your thoughts quickly. If it is green, continue. If it is yellow, reframe. If it is red, replace immediately. This creates instant awareness without analysis. Now let us handle comparison thinking. Comparison is one of the biggest energy leaks. You look at someone ahead of you, your mind says, I am behind. Comparison removes focus from your path and sends it to someone else's road. Use the lane return technique. When you catch comparison, say, return to my lane. Imagine running on a track. Looking sideways slows you. Looking forward moves you. Say the sentence mentally, return to my lane. Then name your next action, just one. This brings attention back to control. Next comes the thought loop breaker. Some thoughts repeat like songs. Same worry, same fear, same regret. Loops feel endless, but loops need fuel. Fuel is attention. We break loops with pattern interruption. Stand up, change room, wash your face, write the thought on paper, read it once, cross it out physically. Physical interruption helps mental interruption. Motion breaks loops faster than silent resistance. Now we train micro-focus. An unfocused mind produces chaotic thoughts. A focused mind produces useful thoughts. Use the 5-minute focus drill. Choose one task. Set a timer for 5 minutes. Work only on that task. No switching, no checking, no scrolling. When the mind wanders, gently return. 5 minutes trains control. Control builds clarity. Clarity reduces negative thought noise. Many beginners try 1 hour focus. They fail and feel weak. Train small, win small, grow steady. Now we handle emotional spikes. Strong emotions create strong thoughts. You cannot think clearly inside emotional storms. Use the name the weather method. Say the emotion like weather. This is anger weather. This is fear weather. This is sadness weather. Weather passes, identity stays. You are not the storm, you are the sky. This language creates separation. Separation creates stability. Next is the evidence list method. Negative thoughts speak in extremes. Always, never, everyone, no one. Extremes are usually false. Ask for evidence. Write 3 facts for and 3 facts against the thought. Example thought. Nobody respects my work. Evidence 4. 1 person criticized, 1 message ignored, 1 delay happened. Evidence against. 2 people said thank you. Project was approved. Work was used. Balanced evidence weakens emotional distortion. Now we add the forward-only rule. Some thoughts look backward all day. I should have said. I should have done. Why did I fail? Backward thinking drains forward power. Use the forward-only sentence. Next time I will. That is all. Do not stay in replay. Switch to preparation. Preparation is productive. Replay is draining. Now we train inner voice tone. Many people speak to themselves harshly, more harshly than any teacher would. Harsh voice increases fear. Calm, firm voice increases discipline. Change your inner tone to calm and direct. Not you are useless. Use stand up and try again. Firm, respectful, clear. Self-respect improves thought quality. Next is input control. Your thoughts are shaped by what you consume. If you read anger all day, you think angry. If you watch fear all day, you think fearful. Create input limits. Limit negative news time. Limit random scrolling. Increase learning input. Increase skill content. Mental diet matters like food diet. Now we build the midday reset. Thought discipline fades with fatigue. So we reset midday. Take 2 minutes. Close eyes. Breathe slowly. Repeat your morning command thought again. This is mental recalibration. Short reset prevents long drift. Next comes the one-line journal. During the day, write one controlled thought you used successfully. Only one line. I replaced fear with action. I paused before reacting. I returned to my lane. Recording success strengthens identity. Identity drives repetition. You become someone who controls thoughts, not someone who tries. Let us correct another myth. You do not eliminate negative thoughts completely. You reduce their authority. They may appear, but they do not lead. Leadership of the mind is the goal, not silence of the mind. In Part 2, you learned daytime control tools. Pause breath, label and locate, 3-question filter, direction replacement, traffic light system, lane return, loop interruption, micro-focus drills, weather naming, evidence lists, forward-only rule, inner voice correction, input control, midday reset, one-line journal. These tools create control under pressure. In Part 3, we will build long-term mental discipline, identity-level thinking, resilience training, failure recovery, and unbreakable focus systems. Part 3, long-term mental discipline and identity control. Control for one day is good. Control for 1 week is progress. Control for years changes destiny. Long-term mental discipline is not built on motivation. It is built on identity. Motivation says, I feel like it today. Identity says, this is what I do. When identity changes, effort feels lighter. Consistency feels natural. Discipline becomes normal behavior. We begin with the identity statement method. Most beginners say, I try to control my thoughts. The word try keeps the door open for escape. Change the sentence. I am training my mind daily. I am a disciplined thinker. I respond with control. Say it even while learning. Identity grows from repetition, not perfection. Your brain listens to self-description. It adjusts behavior to match the label. This is not fantasy. It is cognitive alignment. Next, we build the standard rule. People rise or fall to their internal standards. If your standard is comfort, discipline feels painful. If your standard is growth, discipline feels correct. Write 3 mental standards. I do not quit after 1 failure. I pause before reacting. I replace destructive thoughts fast. Read them daily. Standards guide behavior under stress. Now we train failure recovery speed. Failure is not the main danger. Slow recovery is the danger. Untrained minds stay down too long. Disciplined minds reset fast. Use the reset ritual. When you fail or lose control, do 3 steps. Stand up physically. Take 1 slow breath. Say reset and next action. No drama, no long story, just reset and move. Speed of reset predicts success more than talent. Now we build the thought repetition ladder. Deep beliefs are built by repeated thoughts, so we repeat chosen thoughts on purpose. Choose 1 core thought for each week. I act even when unsure. I stay calm under pressure. I finish what I start. Repeat it 10 times daily. Morning, midday, night. Repetition writes mental code. Next comes the friction design method. Do not rely only on willpower. Design your environment to support thinking discipline. Reduce friction for good mental habits. Increase friction for bad ones. Examples: keep your notebook visible. Hide distracting apps. Prepare your morning command card on your desk. Block toxic content sources. Environment silently shapes thought patterns. Now we train delayed reaction strength. Immediate reaction is emotional. Delayed reaction is disciplined. Practice the 10-second rule. When triggered, Wait 10 seconds before speaking or sending messages. Count slowly. Breathe once. This prevents damage from impulse thoughts. Many regrets are fast reactions. Few regrets are delayed responses. Next is the mental contrast drill. Positive thinking alone is incomplete. You also prepare for difficulty. See the goal, then see the obstacle, then see yourself handling it calmly. Goal plus obstacle plus response. This builds realistic confidence, not fragile optimism. Athletes rehearse problems before competition. You can rehearse mental challenges the same way. Now we add the pressure phrase. Prepare one sentence for stressful moments. Slow is smooth. One step now. Calm and execute. Short phrases cut through mental noise. Use the same phrase every time. Consistency builds neural speed. Next comes attention training. Attention is the steering wheel of thought. Where attention goes, thought grows. Train attention daily with the one object exercise. Pick an object. Look at it for 1 full minute. Notice details, shape, color, texture. When the mind wanders, bring it back. This simple drill strengthens focus muscles. Strong focus reduces chaotic thinking. Now we build mental endurance. Mental endurance means holding a constructive thought longer than discomfort. Use the discomfort sit drill. Sit still for 3 minutes when you feel the urge to escape a task. Do not switch, do not distract. Just sit and breathe. You teach the mind that discomfort is not danger, it is temporary. This increases thought stability under stress. Next is language upgrade. Your vocabulary shapes your thinking. Replace weak phrases. I have to becomes I choose to. This is impossible becomes this is challenging. I am stressed becomes I am under load and adapting. Language directs perception. Perception directs emotion. Now we train future memory. See your future disciplined self clearly. Not fantasy success, daily disciplined behavior. See yourself pausing before reacting, writing command thoughts, resetting fast after failure. Future memory guides present action. The brain moves toward clear images faster than vague hopes. Next comes social thought protection. Other people's thoughts influence yours. Spend more time with solution thinkers, less time with constant complainers. If you cannot change people around you, change exposure time. Mental discipline grows faster in supportive environments. Now we add weekly mental review. Once per week, review your thinking patterns. Ask 3 questions. Which thought helped me most? Which thought hurt me most? Which replacement worked best? Write short answers. Adjust next week's core thought. Review creates refinement. Refinement creates mastery. Next is the no identity fusion rule. You are not your passing thoughts. Thought says I am failing. Truth says I am learning. Never fuse identity with temporary mental states. Say this is a thought, not my identity. Distance protects confidence. Now we build the discipline loop. Cue, command thought, small action, record success. Example. Cue is waking up. Command thought is begin steady. Action is making the bed. Record is 1 checkmark. Loops automate discipline. Automation reduces effort. Next, we train boredom strength. Boredom is a hidden test. Undisciplined minds escape boredom fast. Disciplined minds use boredom for training. When bored, practice focus drills, breathing control, observation exercises. Turn empty moments into mental reps. Now we connect everything. Your first thought sets direction. Your daily thoughts adjust direction. Your identity thoughts lock direction. Morning control starts the path. Daytime control keeps the path. Identity control extends the path for life. You are not training to think positive. You are training to think useful, clear, directed, constructive. Control does not mean suppression. It means leadership. Your mind is not the enemy. It is powerful equipment. It needs a trained operator. Small sentences, repeated daily, calm replacements, fast resets, clear standards. This is mental discipline. Not loud, not dramatic, steady and strong. Return to the core rule. Your first thought decides direction. Direction decides actions. Actions decide results. Results build life. Train the first thought. Guide the next thought. Become the thinker who leads thoughts.
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Self-Study Every Day for more helpful lessons. Leave a comment and tell me what you want to learn next.